had a really slow start to my morning, just moving slowly because I'm sore and fatigued, but I did my breathing treatments, my pills, took care of the dog, and breakfast, and now I'm just sitting here thinking about my chaotic life that just got an extra spoonful of crazy yesterday. So let me just give you a little background. I am dealing with really bad episodes of allergic reactions and anaphylaxis. Starting December 27th, I got hospitalized for 9 days because of recurrent anaphylaxis. Then I was out for 8 days. Then I got hospitalized for 8 days because the spell came back, almost identical, recurrent anaphylaxis. And then I was out for, I think, like 5 days, and I got hospitalized again for 6, and I just got out this past Monday. So thankfully, since I've been home, I've had no allergic reactions. That is a big blessing, but they're still imminent, and it seems like it's this weird pattern of a severe week of anaphylaxis and allergic reactions that requires lots of epinephrine, hospitalization, and IV Benadryl. So yesterday I went to my postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome doctor, and he knows about some comorbidities with it, like Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and mast cell activation disorder. I've been diagnosed with idiopathic anaphylaxis by my local hospital's allergist, but it's suspected that I have mast cell activation disorder as well. And so we talked a lot about it, and my POTS doctor agreed that giving me IV Benadryl for home use, because I have a port and I can access and de-access myself, would be ideal to try and prevent some of these attacks from going into full-blown anaphylaxis and keep me out of the hospital a little bit more. He also gave me IV Zofran, which is great. So that is my life right now. It's crazy where I'm going to all these different specialists trying to figure out what's going on there, and it's scary. I had to withdraw from school medically for the first time in my life. I mean, I've taken time off before because of my health, but I've never completely withdrawn from a semester, and it's just a lot to take in, and it's stressful. So anyways, craziness, right? Well, let me tell you what happened at the appointment yesterday if you missed yesterday's vlog. Basically, we took my crazy life, took some more crazy, and put it together by giving me a new diagnosis. So towards the end of last year, I had some sonograms of my abdomen done to look into something called median arcuate ligament syndrome. And I was going to see my doctor sooner about it, but then all this allergy stuff started and I couldn't. Then I saw him yesterday, and it turns out I do have this median arcuate ligament syndrome, in which my celiac artery is compressed, and it can cause a lot of digestive issues. Nausea, vomiting, weight loss, pain when eating, even it can cause my gastroparesis. And the good news is it's curable. Bad news is I have to go out of state to see a surgeon to get surgery to correct it. Now, I'm really hating those words, out of state. I'm supposed to go out of state to see a mast cell expert. Now I have to go out of state to see a MALS expert. I can't even go out of state right now because I'm not stable enough health-wise. We got to get these allergic reactions under control. So that's our number one priority. Now, I feel right now that surgery is a bit extreme because I'm stable. I'm maintaining weight. I'm able to eat, even though I do still struggle with some digestive problems. But a few months ago, I had a horrible time. My gastroparesis was flaring. I lost 20 plus pounds, malnourished, and I almost needed a feeding tube for supplemental nutrition because of how bad I was doing. But then I came out of it. Then Judd and I realized over the past few years, I've had several of those episodes and flares, digestive flares, even before I developed gastroparesis. And my POTS doctor told me it's very likely that it is the MALS. And he said it's not emergency surgery that I need right now, but the longer I allow the artery to continue getting compressed, the more calcification and scarring it'll get, and the worse it'll get. And eventually it can start affecting organs. So, I mean, he's not a MALS expert, but he says, you know, he is going to send my records to a surgeon who knows about it at least, and I should at least talk to them, because this is something that can be cured, and when we correct it, I might see improvement in POTS symptoms and gastroparesis symptoms, eating. It would be so nice to eat and not have pain and nausea. So that's where I am with this. It is overwhelming. I do feel a little bit like I'm drowning, but I'm doing my best to take everything in stride and rely on my support system and put my faith in God. So that's my craziness right now. So today I've done a lot of resting and napping, just letting my body heal, but then I wanted to feel a little bit productive, so I did a tiny bit of cleaning, and I started with the kitchen, our red themed kitchen, which I think is pretty cute. Then I cleaned the downstairs half bath, and now I'm gonna do a little bit of dusting. And those things I can handle pretty well as long as I take it very slow and I break them up and do them in different parts instead of all together, which I did. The one thing I cannot handle is vacuuming. It's really hard on my body, and I actually end up usually passing out while vacuuming courtesy of my POTS. It's just, I don't know, I guess I'm already fighting a ton of chronic illnesses. When I throw in something else in there like vacuuming, it's just too much on my body and it takes a really hard toll, takes all my energy, but I think it's worth it because I really like to have a clean house. However, to how my health is now, I'm not gonna push myself. Yeah, it's a little frustrating that I can't just vacuum my little downstairs area when I want to, but that's life with a chronic illness. I'm not gonna beat myself up. But I am gonna blame Harlow for all the dog hair around here. I'm sure those of you with a golden can totally relate to that. Harlow, how about you help me clean up? Harlow, get it. Get your toy. Clean up. You're gonna get that one? Okay, clean up. Good girl. Clean up. Good girl. So that was Harlow's cleanup command, and yeah, it's really cute, but it's also really helpful to my POTS because the postural change of bending over to pick up her toys and then standing back up can exacerbate my symptoms of dizziness, weakness, fainting, and all that bad stuff. So basically how I taught her is first I taught her retrieval, then I taught her how to drop it, and then I put a basket underneath her and told her to drop it, and when it hit the basket, I would say basket. And I slowly moved the basket further and further away and would have her go put the item into the basket. Then I slowly changed the command word and she picked it up. And I have training tutorials on my YouTube channel on how to do retrieval and drop it. So there you go if you wanted to teach your dog how to do that for task work or just a cute trick. And now we're gonna go do my third breathing treatment of the day. Okay, I've got my nebulizer, which is plugged in over there, the mouthpiece, got my mast cell stabilizer medication, which is cromulin, squirt it in, just like that. And then my body does not take the cromulin well unless I put a bronchodilator in there, which opens your airways. So I just squirt in some albuterol too. Close it, turn it on, and it's misting. This isn't for you. Breathing treatment number 3 is done. Just in time for Judd to get home. We need some groceries, so I'm gonna put some normal clothes on, though I could probably pass off PJs and Walmart, but I want to put on some normal clothes. We're going to Walmart, and I'm actually excited. Is that sad? I think it's a little bit.
That's pretty depressing. No one's ever excited to go to Walmart.
I don't get to leave the house. It's like house, hospital, doctor. I get a little bit of a variety now, and I get to see the interesting people of Walmart, so I'm excited.
Your life depresses me.
Harlow's excited. We're excited!
No, we're not. No, we're not. This is us looking for new board games because I'm getting sick and tired of... What's the trouble?
You can't get tired of Trouble. It's the best. I love Trouble. And we already have the best game in the world, Trouble, so we don't need another game. Plus, the world does not have very many board games. So
we need another game. I was thinking Yahtzee because I played it a lot overseas, but she's like, no.
Center. Ah, head. Back. Finish. Ah! She stabbed me with her nose.
Well, Hard just alerted Jack to something.
It's because I started getting very dizzy. Felt my legs getting all weak and wobbly too. Good girl, you good. Like that. That's very forceful in my mouth right now. And my body is just tired. But I'm happy to be out.
At Walmart. Got a little front seat, back seat driving going on.
I'm alive.
Here at Walmart. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but Jack's legs are turning purple, almost like a dead body.
It's from my blood pooling from my POTS, and there's people staring at me over there, either because of the dog or the mask.
Or because I'm filming. Or because of your
There's
purple
still
legs.
a lot of reasons why people stare. But
Probably the
that's okay.
purple legs. And we're moving. Jack has sent me on my own to go find stuff, which is dangerous. Because I end up going to go find sweets and other fat foods. But usually if we get separated, I can follow the voices of people saying, "Oh my god, there's a dog." And the more I hear them, the closer I can tell them to her. Or in some serious cases, follow the EMTs. They usually lead me right to her. You might be able to hear the sounds of Walmart in the background. Very interesting.
We made it to checkout.
Yes. Now she's gonna abandon me to the car.
Huh, I'm just gonna go sit on that bench because I don't remember where we parked. Hello. You're a good dog. Frog legs. And Fred's over there. Can you spot him? We escaped Walmart. And now we have to tackle Publix, but it's okay because they gave out free cookies, which I like. Also, just got a call from my home health company, and to get the IV medicine my POTS doctor prescribed, the Benadryl and the Zofran, I have to have a home nurse come teach me how to administer it, which makes sense. So now there's just a matter of sorting that out, but my infusion supplies for my regular infusions for my POTS will be coming tomorrow, which is great.
Her Majesty is out of the vehicle.
Finish. We are going to get cookies.
Don't get hit by a car. Jack has found this nasty drink from her childhood.
It doesn't look the same.
Propel.
Guys, I got my cookie though. That's the important part.
Cookie. And she's all drunk and stuff.
I'm dizzy. Well, we have completed our weekly shopping trip. That is very hard for me, given all my chronic illnesses. It just takes so much extra for me to get through that, but I am really happy I got to go out of the house for something other than the hospital, the emergency room, or a doctor's appointment. Of course, I'm going to be thoroughly exhausted the rest of the night, but I'm looking forward to relaxing with Judd and Harlow, having dinner, and then going to sleep. So thanks for joining us on another adventurous day of living life with many chronic illnesses. Hope you learned something, and see y'all tomorrow.